Welcome back, beautiful Capricorns. Thank you for joining me here, Capricorn. Let's see what your messages are. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you are doing amazing. Let's get to it. Messages for Capricorn. You're in the divine flow. Hmm. You've had to detach from something or someone to receive these blessings. You're abundant. You could be getting a lot of divine answers as well. It's like things are deepening within you. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non grasping detachments and surrender. They bring the peace of God. So it's just like, you know, I surrender this. You know what I'm saying? My soul is just going to accept what is in the divine flow. It is what it is. And surrendering to that is bringing you in blessings and abundance here. It's like if people want to detach from you, let them. It makes room for what is instead of what isn't. It's like I'm giving up the need to control everything. My soul has evolved. My soul doesn't need anything but to be in the divine flow. And that's what you are realizing. You're stronger than what you thought you were. And it takes courage and strength to detach from people, places, or things that we are familiar with. Especially if they're not for our higher good. And it's like just accepting. My soul is deepening. My soul has learned. I've had enough experience with this life and maybe other lives. Now, I don't want to hold on to something, someone that doesn't want to hold on to me. It's like you want to go, go. Make room for what is to come. Because there are a lot of blessings coming through for you by having this detaching detaching from outcomes, detaching from situations, people, places, or things. Let's go. Loving yourself on all levels. Shielding, protecting, and grounding yourself. And celebrating that not everybody is the same. Celebrating that everyone is not the same as ourselves or anybody else. You have your own individual life school plan. That's true freedom. Not being concerned about the outcome. Accepting. I'm in the divine flow. Spirit has my back. I'm going to be led to do what is ever best for me to do. And celebrate that not everybody sees things the way I do. Not everybody's going to agree with me. And I don't need everybody to agree with me. And I don't need anybody to see things the way I see them. It's actually quite freeing. That is true freedom. You're soaring. And if you perceive or see resistance, let them go. Let it go. Let them go. Just let it go. I'm no longer holding on to any illusion. I've gotten a higher perspective, and now I do not need to see things as other people see them. And they don't need to see things the way I see things. And accepting that everybody's different and everybody has their own plan upon this earth. Hmm, that is true freedom. This resistance. It's okay. You know, I'm no longer going to hold on. I am going to love myself. I am free to love who I want, when I want, how I want. Even if it makes other people angry and they judge. It's like this is detachment. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's when it's fulfilled. Like, I'm no longer grasping on to love, and I need to find love, and I need to have somebody to love me. That's when you often find it, your true desire. Whether that's love, whether that's a person, place, or thing. When you're not looking, when you've detached from the thought of it, when you've detached from the hope of it, when you've detached from the desire of it, that's when you find it. Whether that's happiness, whether that's love, joy, stability, you're in the divine flow. And it often finds you. You don't need to go searching for it, it will find you. Freeing myself of this burden. It's like I no longer am going to hold on. If they want to go, go. If something wants to leave or someone wants to leave my life, let them. I'm no longer going to hold on. I'm detaching. It's detachment. I don't need to see things the way other people see them. And I don't need to have them see things as I see them. A new perspective. I'm no longer gonna be afraid. I'm like, I'm no longer trapped. I have my freedom. Whether that's a memory or trapped in the past. Like you may recall something differently than how someone else recalls something. It's agreeing to disagree. Okay, I get it. You see it this way, I see it this way. We see things differently. I don't have to see things the way you see it. It's agreeing to disagree, but it's surrendering. Whether that's being trapped in a memory, trapped in the past, it's like I I give up. I give up trying to hold on. I give up trying to um, hold on to the memory, hold on to a thought, hold on to a person, hold on to a job, hold on to whatever. It's just I want to go with the flow. I want to be free. I don't want other people telling me how to live my life. I don't want other people telling me how I gotta think and not think, be and not be, and accepting it. Seeing both sides of the story. I'm not gonna argue about it. I ain't gonna fight about it. This is evolution. If someone doesn't want to be part of your life, let them go. Nobody is keeping them there. You know, it's an illusion of being trapped. There's an illusion. There's nobody trapped unless they want to be trapped. They're free to go. It's like I'm in the flow of the divine. It's about receiving, giving and receiving. Yeah. If somebody, well, why would you waste your time with somebody who's being resistant? They don't want to be a part of your life. They don't got to be a part of your life. It's like I give up. It's like reaching the point of saying, I give up. I've been trying to hold on to this. I've been trying to like hang on to something that maybe wasn't supposed to be for me. Or they don't see things the way I see them. I don't need them to see things how I see them. I see things one way, they might see something a different way. That's diversity and appreciating people's differences of opinion. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. Somebody just may not be as evolved as what you are. Or maybe somebody is more evolved than someone else. Hmm. What is this? Why is there a need to be right? Somebody is very stubborn and they have a need to be right. Why do they need to be right? What's right for one may not be right for another. Someone has the need to be right. That's a right fighter. I am superior. I am right. I am right. You are wrong. When actually, the soul doesn't care. The soul doesn't care who is right or who is wrong. It's how you get along and how you treat each other while you're here. And what you do about who cares who's right? Who cares who's wrong? Who cares? It's about accepting differences in people's thoughts and how they see things. Why is this coming out? So somebody sees things differently than someone else, but they have a need to be right. It's like, I'm right, you're wrong. Whatever, fill your boots. I'm going to be prosperous. That's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be prosperous. That is how I'm going to be. I choose to live my life free. I choose, like, look, I feel that resistance coming from somebody. I'm like, have it your own way. You know what I mean? It really doesn't matter who's right or wrong here, but somebody's making it an issue. I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. Well, go be right then. You want to be right or you want to be happy? Someone is very, very stubborn. So stubborn. I'm trusting my instincts. I'm trusting my own intuition. I'm trusting my own truth. And in that authenticity, I am receiving blessings. I'm listening to my soul. Now, I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to argue. I'm done being dealing with right fighters, the need to be right. Someone's soul is at the point where, guess what? They just don't care who's right or wrong. Someone's soul is just longing to be free. You want to be right? Be right. Have it your own way. I no longer am going to hold on. I no longer am holding on. I'm feeling resistance. I'm feeling something coming on here. And that's quite often when you find it, when you're not looking. It's like if someone goes looking, it's the same thing in a human being. If I go looking for fault in someone else, I could find it. And it doesn't matter who it is. If I'm looking that hard to find something wrong with someone, I am going to find something wrong with someone. If, however, on the other hand, I'm looking at a person and there is no judgment, and I'm not looking for no issue, and I'm not looking for no problem, and I'm not looking for a fault, chances are I'm really not going to see any. You know what I mean? It's like someone loves to fight, someone loves to be right, someone just, who gives a crap who's right, who's wrong? Who really cares? Who really cares? So, does that mean you win if you get found out right? I don't know. Would you win if you had to hurt a bunch of people to be right? Sometimes silence is golden. You know what I mean? Somebody is a right fighter. I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. And somebody's soul is just saying, that's nice. You go be right over there. I'll be living my life over here. This is in a relationship. Someone trying to control a relationship. Give up the need to control. Give up the need to control how somebody views you, how somebody sees you. Give up the need to be right and accept the world's diversity. That's why we're born with our own minds and our own souls and our own brains, so we can think for ourselves. Somebody is definitely a right fighter. They have to be right. But they are not happy. They're sad being right. That's the immature soul. It's an immature soul. Let them learn. Why go and teach somebody that don't want to be taught, that thinks that they know it all? Let them know it all. Be fair? What is this? Why is somebody got to go hurt another person for? Because they disagree. Let them be right. Why does someone give it up? Give it up. Why you cause so much hurt if you're right? Look, why you gonna hurt someone else to be right? Is it overthinking? Overanalyzing? Why gotta hurt those you love? What's more important? love. Be happy when you're not looking for it. If someone wants to go, let them go. Makes room for what is to come. Huh. Hmm. Why does someone feel like they have to control everything? Why does someone feel like they need to control everything? Be in control of everything. 'Cause I'm right and you're wrong? Well, quite honestly, somebody's soul doesn't care who's right or wrong. Someone's soul feels what they feel. They don't care about right. They don't care about wrong. They care about not hurting other people. They care about um somebody is having a big disagreement on the viewpoints here. It's like I'm right, you're wrong. My way is the right way. Why does someone need to feel that they gotta control something? It's like having control. It's my way or the highway. It's like I need control of this, where somebody else's soul is just like, okay, you're right. Now, what are you going to do about it? Because my soul longs for freedom, and my soul longs, I'll accept your point of view, but I'm going to, you know, I'm going to do what's right for me. May not be right for someone else, but it is right for me. And having the courage to do what is right for you, what your soul is telling you to do. Like I'm gonna let the tower hit because I'm not holding on to this. I'm no longer gonna hold on to something, a person, a place, or a thing. If I feel resistance, I'm not going down that road. I accept we are two different individuals. And it's agreeing to disagree, basically. I don't see it your way, and that's okay. But I am not going to engage. I'm not going to and to hold on to a bunch of drama and to hold on to a bunch of stuff when my soul is longing to be free. I don't care about this stuff. Like, I don't care about this stuff. Whatever somebody is fighting about. somebody else is going, I don't care about this stuff. I don't care who's right. I don't care who's wrong. I want to be free. How about that? Now they're stuck with their foot in their mouth. When you actually tell someone, okay, you're right, and go silent, they don't know what to do because they fight to be right. They like to fight. Someone that likes to fight, like so that they can prove that they're right, or that's not freedom. That's like, huh, you want to be right or you want to be happy. Someone needs to let something go. They're holding on to something they need to let go of. Stubbornness. No, I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. So then they may not talk to somebody for 40 years because they were right about something when it's just a difference of opinion. But someone has to be right in a person's mind. This person has to be right. They got to control it. If they don't control it, it means people are disagreeing with them. That's not true. Someone's soul is just like, are you crazy, man? Like, I am not searching. I'm not looking for love. I'm not looking for this. I'm not looking for that. Why does somebody tell someone that they, I don't know, it's almost like someone telling something with a reason why they have to be in a relationship, or I don't know. It's weird. No, you don't. Nobody's keeping you trapped here. The door's wide open. You want to walk through it? Go. I'm not trying to fight to keep you. You know what I mean? So somebody's arguing about. Great fighter. But all they're doing is creating a bunch of hurt. So fighting and arguing and hurting each other. Who cares? I see it this way, you see it that way, now suck it up. You know what I mean? I don't agree. Now, I understand your point of view, but I don't agree with it. What's wrong with that? Why does someone have to agree? Agree to disagree. That's what this is about. But someone can't let it go. They're like, nope, they're going to continue it up till somebody takes their freedoms. Like, I'd rather be free than live under this house. You know what I mean? Too stubborn. Someone is too stubborn. They can't see anybody else's point of view. I am freeing myself of any illusions. I am freeing myself of anything that stops my soul's growth. I'm letting it go. There are certain things that I need to see and learn, and there are certain things I've already learned. I don't want to keep repeating it and going down a road where we've already learned the lesson. Been there, done it. Somebody's going, been there, done it. My soul doesn't want to be attached to anyone, anything. I love my freedom. And that's when you usually find what you've been seeking all along, when you're not looking for it. Companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Someone's getting a new beginning in a new relationship. But it's about being able. Why should a person have to give up their independence to be in a relationship? It's about maintaining your independence in a relationship. Just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean that somebody owns you, has ownership of you. And I can see that someone here is really displaying a heavy hand in dominance here. Like, I'm the breadwinner, or I'm the head of the house, or things have to be done my way or the highway. Choose the highway. Because we're not meant here to follow someone else's path and under someone else's, um, we're meant to live our own path and think for ourselves. We're born independent, we're going out independently. So if you have a companion in your life, don't start to do this claws out thing. I own you. You're my possession. That's what it's saying. Take care.